This is a story of how I dropped my camera in a lake and then had to use my vacuum chamber and spare camera to resurrect it. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Uh-oh. I need to get home and put this in the vacuum chamber. See ya. I'll come back later, okay? Okay. A 9-mile bike ride later, I rushed it down to the basement. I put it all into the vacuum chamber and then started pulling the vacuum from it. I put the vacuum chamber onto a heater to help boil off any water inside. Okay, let's see if the camera is doing okay. It's been in the vacuum chamber for about 45 minutes. Dropped it in the lake about 90 minutes ago. It took me longer than I hoped to get it back home, but oh well. I've been having the vacuum chamber on this heater cranked up to full to help the water evaporate. A little bit of moisture. There was a lot of water in this thing. I think this could go for another, I don't know, 25 minutes. That's some of the oil that's in this thing. Ugh. That's one of the problems with using a big oil filter for a vacuum chamber. I'm going to switch out vacuum chambers. Might be, oh, that's not good. It's now been 20 minutes. Oof, very hot. Still water. Yeah, it's still wet. Okay, so it's stuck like that because of a mechanical issue, but I can access the menu, which doesn't activate that, and I can go through that okay, so that's good. Yes! The image chip is very messed up now. It's very messed up indeed. Quite a bit of moisture. Let's put it back in the chamber for a bit longer and see how that goes. Although I'm gonna delete some of these. Whoa, what the fuck was that? That was weird. Whoops. Forgot this on for like 45 minutes. I mean, at least now I know it'll probably be pretty dry, so that's cool. Oh yeah, that's pretty dry. Let's see how I can take this thing apart. Oh man, that's actually working a lot better than I expected. Not bad for falling in the lake. Wow. That's actually not that bad at all. Unfortunately, my settings are messed up, so I gotta fix all those. And there still is a lot of junk in there, so looks like I will have to take this apart. Otherwise, it's just not gonna be that good of a camera, you know? That's the best way I can get my phone mounted in order to show this teardown. But we need to get this sand out and clean up the smudges in the lenses. If I could get this front piece off, that would be amazing. Oh, a screw. Well, that's actually kind of what I wanted, so let me just make sure I didn't rip any ribbon cables. Looks like I did not. Nice. So I can leave that part like it is, and then we can focus on this. I'm still fairly certain I can get this back together, okay? I just need to make sure I remember like where the parts go back. And this black one went in the middle. Oh, there we go. So we have some smudges on the main screen. See not much on there. There's a very tiny spring inside of here that I don't want to mess up if I don't have to. So I'm just going to set that over. Oh, yes. No. Well, I broke the ribbon cable. There's only 4 pins. Okay, so I found out what ribbon cable I broke. It goes to this. That is just really a filter. And I almost never use that, so most likely I don't need it. Then inside of here, this needs a bit of cleaning. Whoop. And that is it. I'm so glad that I recorded this because I'm already starting to doubt myself. Okay, so after a lot of work I got this back together and it seems to be working and all the lenses are cleaner and whatnot, so that's cool. Okay, so now that shit's over. I broke it in a couple places, so it might just be good for display use only. I'm not sure. I pretty much fucked up the lens assembly. Everything else works fine on the camera. It's just a bunch of sand got in here, and by trying to clean it out, I pretty much fucked up the entire lens assembly, and I broke a few things, and it's just not going to work. If only I had a camera where the electronics were broken, but the lens was fine. I do. So this is my old one. This is a model 1000, and this one is a model 1100. So there is a good chance that I could actually swap the old lens assembly from the 1000 over to the new 1100. So let's give it a try, because at the time now I just have two cameras that are totally dead, and if I do that, I'll swap out the front plates and I can put the red one onto the camera, and so it'll have a white backing and a red front, and I can call it Franken camera. How about that? No. Okay. Man. Looks like I did not rip any ribbon cables, so I'm happy about that, that's for sure. God, I am so happy about this. I'll put this one together with the broken lens mechanism in this, and then I'll put all the other screws and stuff in a bag to keep in case I need it for the good one. You could say that it only lasted because I put it in a vacuum chamber, but I think a lot of stuff probably wouldn't even last, even if you did that. Although, my camera stabilization gimbal, I got that out in the rain, and then I used the vacuum chamber to dry that out, and that worked okay. I was really worried. Either way, I have another camera coming. Not the same brand or model. It's a better one. And I have a GoPro coming, like the one that my friend let me borrow for that little boat project. And that's it, yeah. I am so happy. Oh my god. I might start buying broken ones of these off eBay. They might be kind of cool. Sorry, I got junk in my throat. Because I do like this camera. I like it quite a bit. And now I like that it has, like, before I was filming that video about that homemade barrel boat, my friend, Griff, he even said, like, wow, your camera's been through a lot of shit. Because there's, like, well, at least on the front of this one, there's a bunch of, like, paint marks and stuff like that, and all sorts of stuff. Forgot I need to add the foam back onto it, so I just have this foam over it to help with wind resistance. Well, audio from the wind, you know, that kind of stuff. I find that works the best because I want it to sound normal whenever I'm recording like this, but it also has to sound kind of normal whenever I'm on my electric bicycle. So, yeah. Although white tape was a bad idea, it's a magnet for the dirt on your hands. So, you know what? Maybe I won't keep that on there for long. I'm happy. I'll just quickly slap these together. And I don't really have to even hook them up because it doesn't work, you know. This is just to go in my collection of cameras that I've gone through. Oh. So now I have two opposites. That's cool. Okay, I have to remember which one's which. Red faceplates The new good one. Okay. Although I really do like the black on this. Maybe I should, if I ever have any more issues, maybe I should swap those out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you very much for watching. See ya.